now YouTubers. This one is of Stan Lee, a Little People Big Dreams book about Stan Lee, the creator of the Marvel books and comics. This video will be dedicated to him in his honour. And it was one of my birthday presents this year, it was. Oh, now let's begin the story. This is the amazing story of a little boy named Stanley. He lived in New York City with his family. Like many amazing stories, his began with a dream. One day he would write a great book like the ones he loved reading. Stanley's most beloved treasure was a simple book stand. It meant he could keep reading while having dinner. He liked reading so much that, if no books were around, he would entertain himself studying the label on a ketchup bottle. One day, he took part in a writing competition run by a local newspaper. The challenge was to find the most exciting news story of the week. And when Stanley's story got placed in the top 10, he felt his life as a writer had begun. And after finishing high school, he got a job as an assistant at a publishing house. There, illustrators and writers joined forces to create comic books. His first duty was refilling the inkwells. Stanley thought it was the most important task in the universe. His hard work soon paid off. When he got the chance to write some text for a Captain America adventure, he decided to go by a pen name, Stan Lee, which is kind of ironic, really. And little did he know that one day this name would be famous. Before long, Stan was writing comics in any genre: romance, western, horror, science fiction. Even in the army during the Second World War, he spent the weekends writing stories to send to his publisher. It was exhausting. Back home, when he was asked to come up with a traditional superhero squad, Stan thought of quitting his job. He longed to write about characters who felt real. Luckily, his wife Joan had great advice: create superheroes as human as he was. So Stan listened to her wise words and made his characters imperfect. They had amazing powers, but were also just like regular people. Sometimes they were bored, sad, angry, or even worried about everyday things like paying bills and other jobs like you see there. He teamed up with an artist named Jack Kirby to create the Fantastic Four, a group of astronauts who gained powers after a space accident. It became a hit and made his publishing company one of the coolest in the comic world. Bet you can't guess what that was. Then 1 year later, Stan and artist Steve Ditko created one of the company's most popular characters, Spider-Man. The story was about Peter Parker, a regular teenager who faced the challenges of growing up whilst fighting crime as a superhero. The Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Falcon. Stan created a whole universe of superheroes. But he didn't stop there. Oh no. He also built a bond between the comics creators and fans, making them feel part of a big community. That's a lot of fan mail. But when his characters were taken to the screen, Stan didn't just sit back and watch. He loved to be involved and took on small acting roles in many of the films. That means he's famous. And through his foundation, he also helped kids learn the skills he valued most: reading, writing, and drawing. And that's how a regular kid named Stanley became the legendary Stan Lee, proving that you don't need superpowers to be a hero. It's the creativity, passion, and belief in ourselves that make us all extraordinary. It's true, one person can make a difference. Yeah. Shame he died before he could see his cameo in Ralph Breaks the Internet. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, one person can make a difference. And I think that's right. Don't you?